There's actually this video that popped up in my feed today. The Phreak Flame. I actually haven't seen this video yet. Okay, ready? Let's watch this. It's a 7-minute video by Rival.
A lot to talk about today. I don't even know where to begin, so I'm just going to start. As we all know, in the last 2 weeks, there's been a lot of changes that have sparked controversy in the community. The ping changes, the smite changes, and the ban changes, to name a few. But these are all everything but easy to digest
using a
in the
spatula?
community. I think the most backlash I saw was to do with the ping changes, but probably more specifically, just how communication is in solo queue at the moment. And Vigar V2 made a literal video example of how the changes affect gameplay in real time. I've chopped it up as kind of a TLDR here, but the actual video will be linked in the
Is the volume good, by the way? Just want to make sure.
Description.
I just queued up for a game. This is my first game on the patch, mind you, okay?
Okay.
Not lose. 1 nanosecond into the game, full mute. I don't know why that even is a thing, because you'll see now, level 1 is now unplayable. They have a Shaco. I ping, invade boxes, and I write in chat, invade boxes. Nobody's being toxic, but this...
I think full mute existing in the game is not really like, it's not something that you can get rid of, right? Because the game has become so toxic that you kind of need these countermeasures in place. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of people just quitting the game. And I know you might be like, well, I want them to quit, whatever. You don't really, no one should really want their game to be less popular. It has negative consequences in the long run, right?
This guy is able to full mute everything. Then I try to
think it's fine
to change to sweeper because they have a Shaco, right? We want to remove boxes without having to stand right on top of them, right? He obviously can't see that because...
Oh, let me move my camera so you guys can see what's going on here. Yeah, because it says self. The thing is already, like, this clip is way too sweaty for solo queue. he's trying to be an organized, like trying to organize a play here in solo queue. It's not happening, pal. It's not happening.
Woohoo, people ping their teammates. So I can't ping him to swap to sweeper. And Nautilus does not see anything that's going on because he's full muted. Nautilus therefore goes to bot lane, so we can't even invade. Later in the game, I'm completely stomping bot lane, and my Nautilus starts to perma-roam. And then he starts to ruin Yasuo's wave. Once again, this Nautilus is not wanted.
Classic solo queue game so far.
On the mid lane, and he's not wanted anywhere away from bot lane, and nor is he wanted on this, whatever the fuck is doing. And Yasuo's trying to communicate with his teammate because Yasuo wants to win.
Okay.
Nautilus does not see this because of full mute. It's really nice change to have full mute in the game. So I let him know he's full muted, bro. Nautilus ruins Yasuo's wave. That's gonna push into...
Yo, that Nautilus had 4 kills, by the way.
And also Nautilus will kill himself here too. Yasuo then kills himself because he's like typing, bro, stop, stop. And basically 2 of my teammates dies because of full mute.
I love it. I love it.
The game is just unplayable.
Look at him. Fucking freeze, you dog shit.
Now I need to mute Yasuo because now he's mentally gone off the game. It makes the game not fun. It makes the game completely isolated. Why are you
This is hilarious. This is the most fun I've ever seen. What are you talking about? This is great.
Playing a 5v5 team game when you can't even communicate to your teammates.
So he kind of talks more...
The inherent problem with League of Legends, this is a hot take, I think it's long overdue for voice chat. Because like the game is one of the most team-based games out there, competitive team-based games, and one of the only ones, I can't even think of another team-based game that doesn't have voice chat, but it doesn't have voice chat. And like I know Riot and a lot of players are very scared because they think it's going to be more toxic if they add voice chat. But I don't know. I feel like really it can't get much worse than what it currently is. I mean, we've resorted to just removing the ability to ping at this point. Like they can keep trying these band-aid solutions, but at some point you just gotta kind of at least give it a try, right? Give it a try in high elo Masters Plus and see how it goes. And then like, you know, this is an idea. And then after you try it in high elo, maybe kind of, you know, try it in diamond and then platinum and then gold and like kind of work your way through it and see like, ooh, these bronze players are too toxic in voice chat. But I don't know, like try something, right? It's a little long overdue. So Vigar V2's like has a point in the sense that like, yeah, it's very hard to play with your team in a team-based game, which is pretty ironic. But that's just the reality of the situation. He's taking the game too seriously. I think you can't take League too seriously anymore. I mean, unless you're on like a professional team and you're playing with your teammates, the game is just kind of a clown fiesta. Win traders, scripters, boosters. It's really the integrity of the game has never been lower than now, in my opinion. So The problem is either try voice chat with high elo, right? Give it a try, or just accept the fate that the game is no longer that competitive. The competitive integrity of the game has definitely fallen significantly, and you just have to adapt to that.
More about full mute in this video, but the
Play for fun is what I'm trying to say.
caption of the actual clip really highlights the current issues with trying to play effective and coordinated solo queue in Season 13.
You can't.
Saying, League of Legends is a 5v5 competitive team game where you can't ping your teammates, talk to your teammates full mute and are unable to communicate and see any pings.
And again, I don't blame the people full muting. I sometimes full mute, especially as a jungler. You get flamed by everyone. You just want to full mute. I don't blame the people full muting. I think that is like a byproduct of Riot's failure, you could call it, to allow proper, effective communication in the game, which would be voice chat or maybe something different. I'm not thinking of another solution, but just off the top of my head, I mean, I think voice chat's kind of it. But again, this is like a little bit of a hot take because I know there's a majority of the player base that don't want voice chat, and another portion of the player base that do want it. So
From their teammates, but you can int people and soft in every game and not get banned. So it's pretty frustrating to have the little in-game communication we do have getting minimized, even more just because of the players that misuse these systems instead of addressing the toxicity itself directly. Like Jack says, 3 Koreans asked me if my mum was dead today playing solo queue, but at least they didn't spam ping me so I felt safe and in my happy place. I feel like it's pretty safe to say the game is in a fragile state at the moment, and this is further highlighted by prominent content creator Bobkin's build shenanigans lately. Popularizing the insta-nerfed static Shiv LeBlanc builds, he then moved on to Ahri. I'm not even going to try and explain this build, just watch the clip and more importantly, look at his build.
oh my god, look at this build, dude.
To name a few.
Wait,
to name
what?
a few, but these
Oh no, I rewinded. Here we go, sorry. So he has guys, on Ahri, he has a Triforce, a Static Shiv, a Hull Breaker, and a Rapid Fire Cannon on Ahri. Like, dude. What is going on? And he's doing well. Look at his score, his CS. He's gonna eat through these towers with Hull Breaker, yep. Hull Breaker, Triforce, Static. Sorry, there was no volume warning.
this clip is
That's disgusting. That is so disgusting, Riot. Fix it.
so outrageous, in fact, it garnered a response from the newly appointed balance lead Phreak, which is actually a perfect segue into the main topic.
Wait, you guys didn't see it all on time. Let me know if my camera ever covers anything. He says, I hate you. Let's go, Bobkin! Make his job harder! Let's do it! Nice!
Segue into the main topic of today, Phreak's promotion. Quickly speaking on promotion, if you want to promote from Hardstuck Pleb to 1v9 Demon, hit that subscribe button. Firstly, I'm kind of in the position to say that if I don't think I can do a better job than someone, I don't really have a right to speak down on someone or their ability to perform said tasks. But a lot of people in the community do not share this sentiment, so Phreak's promotion was met.
I disagree with that, but I mean, that's his own personal thing. But I mean, like, you know, politics, right? Like, you don't need to, you don't need to think you're going to be a better politician than someone to think that they're going to do a bad job at their politicianing, right? Like, you don't, but that's you know, that's up to him. I think that's fair. I mean, whatever you want to believe, right?
Met with some abrasion, to put it lightly. His position was then reinforced by his colleagues, with Froxon saying he wanted to express his confidence in Phreak to succeed at his role. Froxon was also promoted to League's lead gameplay designer and had words to say about the state of ability haste, because it's been getting a bit out of hand. Like, just watch this from Sloppy Walrus.
That's not real. Is this Earth? Is this Earth?
That's so funny, man.
Hold on. We need to see what. Can we see his items here? Let's see if we can see his items. You cannot. He has 253 ability haste. Can't see his items.
So funny, man.
Mana bar is low, so no, it's not Earth. Oh my god, you're right. Earth is like full mana. This is real? This game is so balanced. Phreak, you're doing an excellent job. Wow. Look at this. The worst part is Gragas E, literally, even if you build Tenacity, Gragas E will never do less than 0.5 seconds of CC, and his E is lower than 0.5 second of CC. Look, it's 0.4. Even if you have maximum Tenacity, CC can never be below half a second. That's the rule. And then this is 0.4 second CD. 0.3. 0.4. 0.4. Oh my god. Can we get a round of applause for the balance team once again? Phreak, you are doing an amazing job. Well done, well done.
I can't believe this is real.
Although,
Breaker
it does make me
RE.
excited that the haste issue is being addressed, and this is coming from a Riven player. That's how you know it's a problem. There was, however, even more heavy backlash surrounding the ranked queue ban changes. Immediately after people started getting banned, the community was calling to Riot for help as offenders were running down normals and ARAMs, which in turn caused people to ask for it to be 5 wins and to exclude ARAMs
So for those that
from the list.
So for those that were out of context here, Riot changed the rule here where they said that if you're banned in League of Legends from like a ranked game, you have to play X amount of normal games or ARAMs or whatever it be before you can play ranked again. So these poor innocent grass touching people, right? They have to deal with the cesspool, the degeneracy of League of Legends players in ranked. That is so sad, actually. Like, they had, like, such, like, peaceful tranquility in their like, little for fun ARAMs and stuff, and now the Fire Nation attacked, right? Now you have, you know, this guy telling him to, you know, mom unalive, right? From ranked solo. God, it's horrible.
This post, with 4,500 upvotes, titled "Leave ARAM Alone, Stop Coming Here for Your Ranked Losses," talks about people joining ARAMs, typing end quick, and just running it down to the end of the game as fast as possible. This must be a really shit experience for ARAM-only players, because thus far, that community does a pretty good job avoiding the toxic side of League for the most part. So to have these players pushed into their, quote, safe
Run it
game
down
mode
as
must be
fast
shocking
as
to deal with.
possible.
I'm sure Riot will address this by making it 3 Summoners Rift wins, or at least 3 wins across the board, because it wouldn't be the only
I've got to say, Riot has been, like, just nailing these decisions lately. Amazing job so far.
change to their rules they made this week.
Wow.
They also reverted the smite changes so that you can smite minions again. Thank God for that. Moving on, the team that brought us the Kayn Xerath mechanic from last video have cooked up something new, the Kayn Alawi tech. These interactions are actually super interesting. I have an explanation for this after the clip. Check it out.
From the people who made the Kayn Xerath, what have they come up with?
Huh? How is Kayn killing them with the Alawi can't 100 to 0 someone with the E. Nah, there's some weird tomfoolery going on here. Huh? You had the same reaction as I did. The Alawi E, it has like I think like 40 or 50% base damage, and then like of the HP, and then if you build a lot of AD on Alawi, it can go up to like 65-ish or something like. It can't kill you. It can't 100 to 0 you. That's weird. Oh my god.
How?
To explain, I have this bloke who says Alawi E transfers 45% plus 8 per
Plus 8 per 100 flat AD. Full AD, you're like 70% transfer. Blue Kayn at 18 deals 45% post-mitigation magic damage, which is a oh my god. Wow. That's interesting. That's actually pretty sick. Like, I actually like think this is super cool. I mean, to play against it, not so much, but the fact that this like interaction exists and probably has for like years and like they've just figured it out is actually really cool. I think that's pretty neat.
100 flat AD. Full AD, you're at like 70% transfer. Blue Cane at 18 deals plus 45% post-mitigation magic damage, which is applying on the champ, not the clone, making it easy to one-shot off Alawi E. Again, as I said in the last video, these interactions are pretty niche, but super fun to watch, so I hope we can see more of these. And lastly today, Draven can currently kill himself and cash in the passive gold. Check out the clip.
What? What? He was 76 health or something like that. 76 health. And then he flashed into his own axe and killed himself. And then got plus 218. Can we get another round of applause to the balance team? Well done. Well done. Well done. Let's go. Let's go, Riot.
So yeah, this is currently live. I'm not really sure why or how this happens. This person has this explanation, but I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not.
You need to have more stacks than your current health, and you need to cast your R and be near an enemy unit while the R is about to come back to you. See, next time your teammate tells you to kill yourself, they're not being toxic. They're just trying to help you out, right? They notice your adoration stacks are pretty high. You should probably kill yourself, right? Yeah, okay, nice. Maybe the game's not toxic after all. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. Hold on. You need to have more stacks on your current HP, and you need to cast your R. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool.
If one of you handsome devils wants to jump into a game and figure it out, I'll pin your comment. Anyway, that'll about do us for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
That was a good video. That was awesome. What a nice what a nice catch up to the state of League of Legends. This is Rivals video. I'm gonna post it in chat. If you guys are interested, you should go give him a subscribe, give him a like. He's actually like one of my favorite League YouTubers, because not many people cover like news like this, you know, in video format. They just like complain on Twitter or make a Reddit thread, you know. Like I love this. This is so good. Give him a follow, guys. Give him a subscribe. It's in the chat.